Hello everybody and welcome to MX Sim Insider. I'm your host Joe Soller. Today we're going to look at all the new things happening in MX Simulator world, from skins, tracks, updates, and maybe even some interviews, so stay tuned. In MX Sim news, Suzuki Rider 62 is attempting to make a movie called The Hangover. It's a community project and it's going to be 40 to 60 minutes long, which is fairly long, so hopefully he can pull that off. What he plans to have is some fast riders, some teams, some tracks, maybe some special events. So if you want to help, if it seems like something you'd like to do, you can head over onto MXSimulator.com and click on the forums. You can follow the links there. I'm sure you'll find your way. You can send him your demo or your videos, or just PM him. Maybe he can use some help somehow, or yeah. So head on over, give him a hand. Great project. All the best. Alright, now it's time to drop all the bullshit and the bench racing and get to the racing. We're going to first stop by the 2010 Track Competition Championships, created by Sweendoggy and ran by Sweendoggy. We are now on round 8, which is tomorrow, November 4th, or today, if you're watching it tomorrow, or you get the hint. That's at Millville 2008 by Checkers and DJ. So if you want to register, you can. I think the registrations are still open. You can stop by mxsim.com and register up there. The leader right now is Juan with 246 points, DDMX in second with 230, and Shack Attack with 229 in third. So DDMX and Shack Attack are really close, and there's only 17 points separating the top 3 riders. With only 2 rounds to go, it's going to get pretty hairy. So an interesting story about this championship is Shack Attack actually won the majority of the rounds, but he missed the first 2 rounds, so he's been playing catch up this whole time. But obviously it looks like he is the faster rider, but Juan is more consistent. But Juan also mixed 2 rounds as well, so we really don't know what's going to happen here, but hopefully we're going to have a really good race. I know we're going to have a really good race at the end of it, so everybody stay tuned and I'll keep you updated. Alright, now we're going to talk about the SMA Survival MX Series ran by Nybrook, and they just finished 4 rounds out of 5, so they're coming on the end, and so far Nybrook is leading with 82 points, Vilu is 69 points in second, and Sib is 61. So it's a fair bit of a gap, but not too much. The 5th round is at Springburg. Fairly old track, actually legendary track, made by Voltaire, I think his name is. It's been around since I've been around, which is 2008-ish. So it's been around a long time. So if you're looking to hit up the last round and show them what you got, then you can check out mxsimulator.com and click the forums. You'll find your way there. Yeah, so best of luck to Nybrook, Vilu, and Sib. And actually, Fab MX1 is not too far behind 3rd place, so maybe he can pull it up and get in 3rd. But more information on that after round 5. I'll keep you posted. Alright, it's time for our last racing spotlight, and this is the SMA Winners Sand Series. It's created by V3NX. So if you want to get more information before I finish talking, head over to mxsimulator.com to check it out if you can't wait. What he says is that time of year again, wet, cold, and impossible to ride, unless you're in Australia, but that's anyway. So where do you ride? Well, but of course, sand. So without further stalling, I bring you the Winter Sand Series. There's 5 rounds in the schedule. Fort Winton is round 1. Round 2 is Cuttingsville, Possum Creek, MX338, and Millville. So some very good tracks, all sand, of course, hence the name. There's 2 classes, MX1 and MX2. It doesn't seem to be filling up very fast, but hopefully it will. So if you want to race, head over there and sign up. There seems to be 2 motos and 1 practice for each class. 15 minutes plus 2 laps, which is very good because I hate those 4-lap races where you crash off the start and you never make your way back. So it's good to have 15 minutes. So yeah, head on over and sign up. Get all your information there. And the first round is November 11th, which is Remembrance Day. So you should all have it off school or work, so no excuses. Stay up late, practice, get finger pump, do everything, just race. So I'll keep you posted on the results. And it's time now for the MX Sim Spotlight. And today we're going to be looking at Team DXB. It's a fairly new team, created, seems to be October 14th, so less than a month. It's created by DDMX. He's very respectable. He's been around for a long time, so I'm sure this team is good. it seems to have a lot of nice people in it, racers and skinners and track builders and all that. Very nice skin made by Mr. 2. They seem to ride Geico Honda bikes. The riders are Hedge, Mr. 2, Checkers, DDMX, Jones, Wilson, and DJ DeHill. I think that's how you say his name. Anyway, that's how I'm going to say it. So if you want to download their gear and stuff so you can see them, you can just head all over to MXSim.com. There's a lot of controversy with this team saying Jones is not respectable, which I'm not even going to get in that debate today, but hopefully people just, I don't know, be quiet and let them race. It doesn't matter what they do online or whatever, it just matters how you ride. So as long as everybody keeps it clean and rides alright, then I couldn't care who's on your team, but it seems like a great team with a lot of nice people. So hopefully they can do well in the series and probably show people that Jones is not actually a bad guy. He can be a nice guy when he wants to be. So yeah, watch out for Team DXB. I'm sure they're on the move and they're going to do well in the series. Alright, we got a couple new releases to talk about this week. 2011 Thor Core by Mr. 2. Beautiful gear. Great shading, nice textures, everything is good. My only beef with this gear is the option not to run without a Liap race. I myself don't like the Liap races, so I like to run without them. So other than that, the gear is great. You can check it out at puremxs.com, where you can get all kinds of good MX Sim stuff, but you can find this gear there, and it's great. You can rate it yourself. You can give comments and feedback, so you should definitely head out of there and give your props to Mr. 2 for donating this great gear. It's really good, so you should check it out. But like I said, the only beef is no Liat. So Mr. 2, if you're watching, next time, make an option with no Liat. Alright, it's time for a track review. I'm looking at the track called Warehouse by Staydown. I just did a quick lap around it, first lap, so don't judge me on my gameplay or anything. But so yeah, I like a lot of Staydown's work. He seems to be able to always nail the feel of a track to exactly what he wants it to be, which is really nice. It really has the arena cross feel, except I can't make any of the jumps really right now, but the short time I rode this track, it really feels nice. The textures are good. Right off the bat, I had this I thought something was wrong with my textures because the ceiling looks really stretched. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if my computer's screwing it up, but that's the impression I got. But I don't really care about graphics, I just care about gameplay. Another thing I didn't like is the make a map icon you see in the right hand corner. It's not really hard to make a track map, and if it is, then just delete the make a map thing. So, but that's just little stuff. But overall, I really like the track. I mean, it's a really good feeling. We don't have a lot of arena cross tracks out there, so it's nice when people make them, because I really like Supercross and arena cross, and I don't care about anybody else as long as I like them. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's really good. It's weird. A lot of people don't put the bales all the way around the track anymore because people don't like that. But I didn't seem to have a problem with them. They're solid collision, but I never hit one, so the track's wide enough that you can avoid them, which is good. Another thing I thought could be improved for next time was the environment. I know there's not much of an environment in arena cross track. There's a couple stands around, but I think maybe an excavator or a bobcat or I don't know, just something you find in arena cross would just add to the experience. But overall, that's a great track. I really enjoyed it, and I love all Staydown's work, and hopefully he creates more arena cross tracks. So if you want to take a look at it, just head over to puremx.com. You can download it there and rate it and comment and give your feedback to Staydown. I'm sure he would appreciate it. So that's my review. It's not really a review, but that's my first look, I guess, at Staydown's Warehouse track. Well, with that brings us to the end of our first episode of MX Sim Insider. If you would like to see anything on the future episodes, some tracks, some reviews, or maybe you'd like to volunteer to be interviewed on the show, that would be great. If you could just leave a comment or inbox me and we can set that up. So thanks for watching.